So, what do you want to talk about? All right, I gotta touch on it. Listen, I'm never was a huge fan of Cody Rhodes. I even watched the Rose to the Top. I followed him on AEW. I wanted to see what they were doing over there. Just whatever. Cody, I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of Cody Rhodes. Cody's just there. He's just a guy. He comes out, does what he needs to do. I think Roman Reigns pegged him perfectly when he called him a politician. He gives me 100% politician. I can be everything you want me to be in that moment. That's it. And that's all I see. So he is burnt in my brain. So now the question is, which I think, this podcast or website is probably jumping the gun, but it's good for content anyway to talk about. Some saying that fans are already starting to turn on Cody Rhodes. This is the thing. And this is why WWE doesn't really give the fans too much attention. Because as Daniel Bryan says, they're fickle. Here's the thing. Just like Rocky and just like all underdog stories, the chase is what fuels you. When you listen to a song like Eye of the Tiger, perfect song. You rise up, you got to fight, you fight. Eye of the Tiger, Eye of the Tiger. That's what Apollo Creed was telling Rocky. Eye of the Tiger, keep going, don't fight, don't stop. Don't stop, keep going. That is self-motivation 101. You are born with that. No one can teach you how to self-motivate unless someone is supporting you. Cody Rhodes got all of the support he could get. Everybody did it. Once it got done, it's now what? First of all, that's a testament to society. When there's a big situation going on, everybody gets behind it. Push. Once it's done, everybody's like, well, we're done. We'll have to support it. We'll have to make sure it stays intact. We'll have to make sure anything's happening. We got what we wanted. We're done. We can move on. And then slowly, the people who didn't want it start chipping away at all the work that you did. And then all of a sudden, the people that did want it start seeing the stuff that the people that didn't want it chip away. And then they're like, you know what? Maybe we didn't want that. Fuck it. Let's all just jump on the bandwagon and boo the motherfucker out the building. That is what's difficult about being a babyface. And I think Bianca Belair said how difficult it was. I listen to a lot of these wrestlers say how hard it is to be a babyface. Like, if you could be a babyface, you could pretty much do wrestling. The whole thing with a babyface is you gotta have more moves, you gotta have more moves, you gotta have a bigger personality, you gotta be able to talk on the mic, you gotta be able to be everything to everybody. You can't be like a dick. Like, the standard is up here for baby faces because they're larger than life and they're making everybody feel good, and they got to be all over the place anytime the WWE needs you. The WWE doesn't put heels on the road to promote their company. Heels, they're fun. You could be bad, you can tell people fuck off, you can rip their posters. Your move set is very limited because you just on defense all the time. You sneaky, you lying, you stealing, you doing all kinds of the terrible stuff. And a lot of times people like that because deep down they want to do it too. Why do you think Stone Cold was so popular? Because Stone Cold was kicking his boss's ass every Monday, sometimes on Wednesday, every pay-per-view, in the public, you name it. Stone Cold was on Vince McMahon's ass. He was like a everyman. I wish I could do that word. I love Stone Cold. Even Stone Cold tried to turn heel, told everybody who wants to go fuck themselves. They was like, yes, fuck me. Defeat the whole purpose. To where you got to be that middle of the road anti-hero like Deadpool. I don't know if people turning on Cody. When he came out last night on SmackDown, the pop was insane. Like, they were singing with his song. They were doing everything that the people in Gorilla want to see. The people like Triple H want to see. The people that got Cody where he's at, they want to see it. Again, I don't think what goes on the internet really matters in terms of what's going on with the people who are paying to sit in them seats. When I go to the wrestling shows, we mostly go to WWE shows. It's a good time. We're having a good time. My son loves it. It's fun. It's live. We getting into it. It's a totally different world than what you see on TV. Like when everybody was upset that the Detroit audience, not Detroit, where they was for WrestleMania. Child, I don't know, but it was cold. Everybody was like, that audience sucks. First of all, it's cold. You want me to stand there screaming for your entertainment at the house? You should. I enjoyed it. I didn't need the audience to be a part of it. Although the audience plays a big role in the energy of the wrestler, for the most part, you there, you enjoying it, you got your money. But the person that's on the internet does a lot of fucking talking. It's just talk. I think it's something new. It's change. No one likes change. We've seen Roman Reigns hold this belt for essentially 4 years. 3 years for the most part. Solidified. Roman has made that belt so fucking coveted and important that the problem now is, where does Cody go? Cody has a bar that is set so fucking high that it's not what he does with the belt, is how he keeps that belt in the level that Roman Reigns has left it. Twitter is a world on its own. Sometimes Twitter oozes over to Instagram. Sometimes Twitter oozes over to TikTok. They're all different worlds. TikTok could promote something. It's a good time. Instagram is like, oh, that's cute. Twitter is like, we about to not only tell you how terrible it is, we about to dox you and everything for even making the shit. I think Cody Rhodes is fine. Folks like me, I'm not gonna like be in the comments just like fuck Cody Rhodes every time I see a picture. But the shit he says, no, I don't want to hear it. He is a politician. He's always been a politician. I don't like long-winded, drawn out, repeated, rah-rah speeches. That's what Cody Reigns is good for. He is going to go into every match, get his ass beat, come out on top. That's the formula. And it works. It works. So now my whole thing is with Cody going forth. You got the belt. Dusty's looking down. He sees you got the belt. You did it for the family. Great. Now, are we going to know more about Cody Rhodes, or is it going to be part 2 of the Cody Rhodes of doing it for my daddy story? I think Cody Rhodes is fine. No, his fans are not turning on him. His fans have got him where he is. I just think he's going to have to open up a little bit more of this character. The suits and everything's fine. The political shit, the politician is giving politician too much for me. If you're going to play the Rocky character, you got to be a little bit more dumbed down. You got to be a little more... These people got to feel like they can have a beer with you. You're not having beer with no Versace wearing, Rolex wearing, a fucking big ass Lex Express Cody Rhodes. You just ain't. But people got to suspend their imagination and feel like they are. That's how a lot of these wrestlers get over. So, and I also want Cody to call his brother and tell Dustin, I know he likes his dog, but there's no reason for him to not only feed the dog from the same fork, but let the dog lick deep down in his mouth with the meat in it. Making out with the dog while you eat the meat. You have a dog too, famous Pharaoh. I know good goddamn well you not letting that dog lick you on your mouth and then you go kiss the baby and your wife. Tell Dustin not to be so fucking nasty on the internet. If you could relay that message, I would be grateful. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Are Cody's fans turning on him? Because I'd have took another 2 years for Roman. But we can watch. I honestly give it 3 months. Cody fans will be done with him. Hit me in the comments. Later.